Another day in Dragonspire Keep. Snow still falling.
What exactly do you have?
Oh, all sorts of things that are handy for adventurers going out and doing the adventuring things. Golden needles for petrification.
Let's see if anyone's around today.
Corner of garden, but they cannot see or hear anything. Plutus is try talking. That way, on the right. They might get spooked, so be careful.
Whoa! Hello? Sorry, just kind of surprised me there. I wonder where that thing is.
I don't know. No, that took me by quite surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen fleas before in their dragon form. Arena's open.
And we can go see that trick.
They never got back. It's just weird that I know people.
You and I both do. Too many people. I know, like, I think about 90% of people here.
Okay, again, I don't know what this really want to tell her. It just, I don't know. It's just her alone. It's never a good thing in that regard.
Oh, there's the Porygon.
I tried to like.
Flying darkness in the arena.
Oh. But the dog.
It looks like it's made of crystal or something. And also, it has no arms. I was target so because you can correct me on my opposed
Hell, I might even owe you a favor.
But yeah, I saw this one. I had that same reaction too, but I've seen it.
Spinning, spinning, spinning.
He's the most capable person
Most
there we go. I was not saying.
And there we go.
So no
She's
one's ever
very
capable.
capable too. I will say she's very strong. I will still back up that she is capable.
Okay,
You
I
try
will admit
fighting
that. I will admit that.
And also she's really strong in the wars. If you have seen her fight with her in a group, she's very
The last time I had to fight with her was like on a mission for the Misty Shores. I never get to really be around her besides that.
Usually they do the trick. There you go.
So
I need to see
anyways, where?
We should find out. Oh, hi, Dylan.
I did not see anyone else.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Where are the gods?
If so, but so far, we have like an hour built
decided
in,
I
so
was
no
like
I'll go take a walk around and see if there's anyone available to do
I don't think people want me to go back. Down, but we'll see.
You just reduce me, that's all you do, really.
Yeah. So how do you fight? Tell me that. Actually, well, maybe in a... They can keep the secret. You know. There we go. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Whoa, that's new.
sources that I have.
Goodness.
I play with these two.
Everybody has had it.
I can run you give me like 10 seconds before you like go to the lid. So at least I have like, a little bit of time.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
it's-
those.
I'm still learning some magic.
People have grown.
These gauntlets, not the best, but
I think it's funny, but you won't be laughing when he's done.
Hey,
that's why I'm trying to.
working.
Here it comes, right? If they see.
Fire, earth, teensy bit of wind.
Teensy bit of what?
Teensy weensy bit of wind.
Oh, wind. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But ever since
yeah.
I've got a new affinity, which is ether.
When I mean my
Aether?
Yeah, bad stuff with Aether, but that's, I don't know. But I'm not knowledgeable.
Fair? Okay.
No, what you might have heard of is dark ether. That is something completely different.
Okay, there you go. I don't know much about that.
Always eat the ones locally.
Okay, that is
Local ones are
creepy.
always free.
to some.
Well, not to me, but local.
Now that is a little bit creepy. What kind of
see more
beings are around here? Like, this place is in shambles. It's like
that's
a,
how-
somebody just went out for tornadoes.
To be honest, that's how, I guess, the character
I have no idea.
You know, do you want a Christmas card? Looking early.
I mean, I could show you.
That too, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Probably practice my
Give you a Christmas card. You know, you can rip
nature
it up.
crystal again.
Have something. You don't gotta keep it. You don't gotta do nothing. Just you can read it and rip it up.
not in terms of
I
sparring.
mean, it doesn't even matter.
And
Just
got the crystal.
know you like that.
Here we go.
Good to give.
You don't need to give me anything.
I'm giving you because I want to give you. I don't care if you said no. Don't give me nothing. I'm still gonna give it to you. All you gotta do is accept it. Come on. What's the worst that can happen? It's not like I'm gonna blow up. I'm not gonna pull a joker on you. I have a blow up.
I need to learn how to.
Oh, it's fine.
Do what you wish. Alright. I think it should go somewhere. Merry Christmas. Nacho. Wish you the best. Nerd. Look at he play song. See the song we can play. Play jingle bells. You know, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. You know what I mean?
I was going to find you and start playing the fucking Song of the Ice Witch.
Oh, no, that's okay. I walked away now. Sorry for interrupting. I'm Shaquille. We ain't gonna do all that. Jingle bells. Making it look like Christmas. I don't remember if you have to on the side to you. Bomba Navidad. I'm writing it down.
Leafage! Yeah. Leafage. Huh? Yeah. Ha! Huh! Ha! Yeah! Huh! Duh! Ha! Huh! Huh! Yeah! Leafage! Huh? Ugh. Bloom Blast! Yeah! Yeah! Huh? Yeah!
Let me get a timer up. I'll let you guys know when you guys are ready to
Bloom Blast! I think I said it wrong. Bloom Blast! Back in the bag. Take this off. Zip.
Just saying. I know quite a few adventurers in my time, especially within the Empire. They can do all sorts of fun things and need all sorts of specialties and things like that that you can't get from a regular market. So, if the time comes, simply give us a ring.
Understood. You are a traveling merchant.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Only representing the best of the best. All sorts of wares and coins.
Who's this?
Don't know.
Oh, Clay and Dragon.
They're using the exact same design of our gauntlets. Without complaint. Exactly the same.
A lot of people do, you know. I wonder why.
So,
Yes,
you just potions? Sorry,
We just found the design.
I got all sorts of fun things with me. I have golden needles from petrification. I still have 2 of the magic mirrors for reflecting daze-based attacks.
Get them,
Not
sir.
in use, unfortunately. We also
Come,
have
Celine, get them.
potions of mana regeneration. I've got a couple of those on hand. Vampire fangs. Who knows when you need those? They can be very handy at times.
you actually have my the needle for petrification.
That looks kind of
Oh
stupid.
yes, the golden needles to relieve petrification.
I'd like to take those. How much is it?
But it appears that
Oh yes, for the golden needles, due to the rarity is a killer piece, and I do have a bundle of 20 if you wish to save.
Okay, hold on. This sounds okay. I gotta be smart about this. So, one needle. How much more?
One needle can... So for a fully petrified
This one's practicing punches.
to relieve them of their petrification. However, some people tend to use them for recreational purposes as well, if you need a little bit of an extra boost during the day.
Okay. So it just needs one. And then you said there was a deal for 20.
See, normally if you were to buy 20 of them individually, you'd be spending near 300 gold. When it comes to the deal, 250 will get you 20 of those beautiful needles.
Yes. Kill each other.
We do have
That is the kind of fight this is, right?
It's for like
Ah, yes, I see.
this is the term for it out here.
So he's a regular dude. That's a draconic. He's a regular man. He's awfully good at what he does, that's for certain. Though, I suppose one would have to be good.
Come on, Clay!
I suppose one would have to be good for surviving in this kind of climate.
Damn, Clay, go on the offensive now!
Yes, glory.
fighters, 1 minute remains.
Wonderful, of course, of course.
Don't hold back on your punches, Clay.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Correct. I wouldn't do anything that would cause harm in the place that I'm doing business. It's just going to be a simple surprise.
Well, I suppose from this distance she is quite charming, yes.
Looks like within you
That's a rather interesting sign.
Oh, God damn it, he dead.
is all actually quite nice.
Huh?
Like that, right? Is there something wrong with following another person's customs? After all, if we are to get used to this realm, we must all learn to try new things, such as road breathing.
I want to at least buy 5 of the needles.
Eh? Mr. Mimes?
Yeah.
Let's see. For 15 gold apiece, we're looking for
Let me get this text entry. It's Mr. Mime. It's like a stereotype.
So, for 5 gold needles, we'll take 15 minutes.
The pleasure is all mine.
You can put it in a bag. Just wait.
Doesn't have much money, so you can't really play much.
Have an enchanted box that verifies the amount.
A friend of yours?
But don't worry, they're sealed. You have to rip the plastic open in order to get the needle out.
Family friend. Not a family friend of Vulcan's, is a family friend of mine.
Yeah, you good? Dangerous or a very important life lesson.
Well, ever since Brutus ate iguana, it
True. So
More or less just very
apes.
Swear to God, not that again.
Wait,
This is the type of shit
am I hearing
that
music?
listens to.
What's going on?
What are you up to? Vulcan. Ooh, what if I get a custom in front of your friends, Vulcan? You know, the
Of course, our great glorious
it
general
embarrasses him to no end, and I don't know why.
merchant skilled enough to
I'm so proud of you.
is out and about doing
This one performed a rather interesting gesture, and I asked Vulcan about it, and he told me it was a greeting, so I looked at him and I said, Vulcan. He seems to despise it, and I don't know why. It's a greeting, is it not?
many adventures. They're always going to need supplies. And we have plenty of supplies.
You know who you should meet if you get to the
A greeting. It's a greeting. It's a greeting.
He goes by literally the name of Merchant, I'm pretty sure.
I know exactly how to greet all of my allies from now on.
Out that door, take a left, and then take a
It's
right.
a pleasure to meet you.
Right.
People are dabbing.
Down there,
The pleasure
like plane.
is all mine.
Oh, hey Griselda.
I don't know what to, how to react anymore.
Just wanting to play.
Wait,
He just said,
with him.
yeah, she does. It's
yeah,
a
so
horrible greeting.
just get exchange. Do you like
Quite right.
Do you like salted pork?
Make you distracted.
Who just killed himself?
Like,
Also, pork
blame all of it on Vulcan.
No, my taste is
My normal height.
well-cooked side. A fine steak,
Like the
you know, with
thing for
perfect
cats?
seasoning on
The
top,
what?
with some mashed potatoes, with some well.
If you're going to repeat your name in rapid succession like that,
I'm hungry.
Good question. Next question.
I finished filing the paperwork and stuff, so that should be done
What's up,
fairly
neighbor?
soon. I should be able to move in soon.
I missed this. No, it doesn't have the right
Very soon.
tone to it.
Once you have some coin, definitely give me a ring.
It's like a
I can introduce you to the world of fine
It's one of those kid things, one of those young man things. Am I too old to understand? 5 years, and that's the disparity between us.
I was thinking on it.
2 years is
That is not make you you're not that old, bro. Don't worry about it.
So I've been looking at that dog all day.
petrification.
I'm going to need an infernal walking cane now.
Hmm?
Some people like to use it recreationally for
Brutus hates this. Brutus needs to get this to stop making music in stomach.
I wonder what some mimes are doing.
Of course. We also have a bundle of 20 for 250 gold instead of the normal 300.
I feel that.
Do the rest of my lunch. Yeah, I'll get the bundle for 20. Right now. Get him, Mama.
Wonderful.
With
Nice box of holding that holds up to 5 items within it.
Whoa.
With their bundle, they count as a single item.
Them without the black bag.
Is that Mr. Mime still there? Or
I guess pick him up and put him on my arm.
Advances about
The fun of it.
oh,
They don't know where they're going.
Of course.
He already doesn't know
If you
where
ever need, here's also my card of the Castalian Empire. If you need to contact me, you can contact me at any time, and I'll be more than happy to send you a hospital with whatever needs you need.
wait, is that thing holding something?
down after that. I just saying that word.
Dog, but I'm not sure where that thing is.
Thank you. I look forward to doing business with you.
You have a good one.
It's like some orange, yellow, no way, yellow things on there, but I'm not sure what it is.
Allegedly,
Pardon?
Allegedly, the private dragon.
Hmm. Oh, hey Casey.
It's just two of them. What's up, Nate? What's up, Nate?
I don't really think I was trying to figure out. I don't really think it's my place to like.
What?
I can't go that Christmas Eve house. So I can't go.
Yeah, how? I say Warpath, but like actually they were just like, okay, where's Gildir? So they could.
Mr. Mime.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Stuff pertaining to the constructs. That guy.
Where are the mines coming?
Yeah, okay, I know what you're
Isn't
talking
it weird?
about. Yeah, he mentioned that back.
Isn't it strange how female Mr. Mimes are still called Mr. Mime?
And I was like, oh, Ray Ray needs to be told. And he was like, well, I told Connor, and Connor will probably tell Ray Ray. So I asked Ray Ray if they had seen Connor recently, because
If it's a free-for-all,
Connor would probably have the information, and they were like, no, why is that? And I was like, well, there's a thing going on.
yeah, the contract is not fun. I still have nothing from that.
I know, and Ray Ray is affected very much by the contract, which is why I'm like, you should tell the person that was very negatively affected by this person. Like, if something happened with Ongo being back being... I can't help it! Ever since Brutus ate the guana, anytime he thinks a shell phone game music about
Put him in his place then.
Wait, did they just say they ate a cell phone?
I was just using that as an example.
I believe so.
Okay, that's just nuts.
Put in that situation. Apparently there's some people wanting to go back to his...
How much battery's in that phone?
Silas, Fleece, and that little group are wanting to go to that dungeon to see if they can find a specific item, apparently. And they asked me if there are any traps and things like that. This city was destroyed. I don't know what happened to the dungeon at that point.
We are not weak, Amids. We are healthy.
So Brutus is fighting everyone. Okay.
It looks like it's a free-for-all.
Absolutely fucking glad, but I mean...
Ashen versus Mr. Mime versus Mr. Mime versus
Wait, that's an Ashen?
Brutus.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Imitation.
Looking for his blackberry. They're looking for something else.
There is a possibility you can people by saying the word so many times.
We're actually scouting out
It's like a chat.
I wouldn't even say scouting it
I
today.
hear words, but that they have, like, wait, there is something down there. It's possible my blood is being used since, all that shit happened, as well as
Gotta go to the barrier. Like a mine.
Looks like it gave me reflector light screen. Probably light screen.
There's also the possibility of how long has it been abandoned?
Well, at least someone is cleaning the shit around here.
I don't know what, wanna get it,
Giant Roomba.
every other day.
Oh, hey Varius.
Playing Pretty Cake.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Okay, that is that a whole bamboo shoot?
Mr. Kazi, you need one.
there's a whole bamboo shoot right there
Kazi, in the arena.
that they're holding.
They will ask him for later.
Wow, I'm impressed of whatever that, well, whatever they are, is apparently holding it.
Lunch money.
That's an elder dragon.
Elder Dragon?
An elder dragon is a identification of a species that are, like, let's say, very, very powerful.
Huh. What's an Elder Dragon doing here?
Accidental misstep and got themselves here, but it appears that they're fine.
Looks like a briefcase, so like half a briefcase in size and length. It's it looks like
Oh, they better be careful with the bamboo. Don't want to trip someone by accident.
We're sure that they're fine. Don't use the fan as a... Oh, holy shit! By the gods! The wall.
oh, the impenetrable wall!
God damn.
Withstood that all those punches.
That's one hell of a wall.
The wall.
I should get a wall like
Whoa!
that in front of people, see how that works. That's like good with like having a chair. I mean, I can construct a wall. I don't think I can make a wall like that.
Do not, just make it like a brick wall. That's it.
I don't want fucking someone to fucking walk and just break down the wall. It's meant to protect me coming on. I'd fucking get punched through. It kind of defeats the purpose.
Alright, just a wall. That's it, just a wall. Whatever you have in storage.
Like, oh wait, oh no, I got a brick wall. Get punched through. God.
Wonder what else, in a gummy can do.
You tell me, is there anything else?
We have to research more about them.
Seems like the Mr. Mimes are teaming up. Whoa! Whoa! What?
We should have covered our ears earlier.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
You to wear a Christmas hat.
Huh? I can't hear nothing but ringing.
Enough. Speak louder. Refing this smart, then we can talk. We can talk convincing.
What the fuck? Oh god, is that? What the fuck?
Okay, the ringing stopped. What? That's an eyeball with wings.
No way, we know exactly what that is.
What is it?
Exactly what that is. That is a seraphim.
Sarah, what?
High angel. Yeah, best to. But don't worry, they're fine. It's just that you'll just question. You'll just question what the fuck is happening.
Okay. Mr. Mimes.
The cold is affecting me. I have it difficult. My nostrils getting blocked. It's a cold.
Oh. Hey, Quill.
Are you still have the cold? Oh no, yeah, you're right.
No shit.
So,
Holds up the basket filled with apples.
Oh, hey, Link.
Hello, Nate. Hi, Mink.
Bye-bye. Oh, hey, Ludric. You missed it, Ludric. There were like two Mr. Mimes, I think an Ashen, and that guy, the big guy. The red guy, has some sort of cape. What was his name?
Oh, Brutus?
Oh, Brutus. Yeah. So, you been doing alright, Ludric?
What do you mean?
For now, yeah. I'm just looking around, going to inspect things.
Okay.
This is fine. You'll not be sent.
I could do something, but I'm not going to.
You don't have to get me a Christmas present.
Yeah, seraphims speak, angels speak.
I don't get anyone presents. Thank you very much.
Tis the season.
You see what happens when you tis the season? You flux.
Flux is killing me. Dude, the ghost of Christmas flux has been coming for me all day, but I'm still standing strong. I'm jolly as fuck right now.
You're jolly maxing.
I'm jolly maxing.
See if I can find it. If I have one, I have one. If I don't.
C said he bought one already.
Anyone fighting?
No, not right now.
Okay, hold on, let me think really hard for a second. There you go. It's super light, if you get what I mean.
Let's see. Is anyone going to spar today? Who else?
I tie-dyed the fit. That's what this is.
How did you dye the fucking
It took a long time.
The hellhound demands it. The hellhound demands it. Do not
You're made of
That doesn't mean I know how to use a lot of magic. I don't know how to collaborate. Do you know humomancy? You'll need a blood. How many do you want?
Do you know humomancy? Yes.
Ask Brutus question. Maybe he may not have it.
I don't know what you're made of. Do you also have blood?
Well, I have blood, yes.
Do you know
It's cold blood. Technically. I can warm up my blood.
My partner's made of blood. You think I don't know humomancy?
I don't
Whoa.
I will be next after I'm fully healed up. I know.
Heal first.
That's what I said. I already have you and Aurora after me on that. And my kids.
Strongest. Some of the strongest.
Mine is still cursed.
No, I have not.
Bound to be cursed.
Jeez. I got spars. Who will be available?
Well, I'm going to continue investigating as well. Yeah, well, I think I would actually catch up with his feet along with Sin.
Help make good use.
There's an unstable ley line under that tree down in the Warrens.
down in the Warrens.
I made a report in this entire area.
I mean, like the program or the physical object?
The
in
tree was directly connected to it, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can look for that. I don't.
I know the strange thing is
Give me like a week or so. I'll look around. I'll let you know. I'll grab it.
I'm assuming the hands isn't growing if you want to.
Yes, but there's a lot of holes in it.
It would have by now. My skills getting a haircut.
When you get a chance, please think really.
Oh, there is a Garrison.
You know, I'll try, but I can't guarantee anything.
What's
If
that?
not, let's wing it.
A noodle. I'm gonna look around. What did you agree to it, Chloe? Didn't work, did it? Alright, so from the 21st onwards, from the 21st onwards, unless I'm in combat, I'll wear that pants.
I think you should still wear it in combat. 'Tis the season after all.
You'll get ruined.
Just I'll put a spell on it to keep it safe. I'll keep it protected.
Same perhaps of unbreaking.
Oh, hey, Quill.
Yeah, what's up?
Are the spars still open still?
Probably not, because we're at the last half-hour mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna close up spar. Actually, let me ask the battle master.
Give me the designated copy.
Yeah, we're not doing any spars for the rest of the night.
Alright.
I'm not saying it. You know what I mean?
If you're okay with walking with me, I don't mind the extra company. If that's walking around, I don't want it to be. I'll probably tell Sin to go with, because he could probably be my shadow. Time down there.
Dimensional, not in this dimension.
Hi, we have a big, accurate angel, and I'm kinda, it looks at me funny, and I'm kinda terrified right now.
Making sure she gets home safe, that's it. Nah, you're fine, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm
But that
not
bullshit.
really scared.
It's still tangling our cords. Listen, we have to get our Halloween forms back in order to fight Sabinero, so we can match its speed. That's the only way.
Down there? No, I don't think I was I'm just wanting to grab some people so I can push over and I'm not going home alone. Because if that thing watches us,
So I came to the realization something actually.
it's
Remember Litwick or Chandler, the one who was up on one of the line of sauce, the one that talks?
Yeah, even how important
That ain't a real dumb fruit.
Which eventually, where do you think the train just spills out to the ears?
So, this is my theory. If they ate a double fruit, doesn't that mean I could relearn hockey?
Science could be the end.
Why?
Sometimes we are more than just a unit. We're a negative
Litwick
one.
or Chandler, they have to eat a double fruit, right? So that means the possibility of actually learning hockey is now possible for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, there is actually records of Bell.
Long story.
No, we're just finding
to relearn it then. Learning hockey is so helpful. With my pen observation.
Whoa! Oh, hey, Aurora.
Heading home? I'm not sticking around.
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright.
That's fucking.
Oh.
You sure?
You seem very lost in thought.
Oh, yeah, just, a lot of things happened last week. I feel like I should probably share them with you.
Yeah, I've kind of just tuned
Well then, do you want to go sit somewhere and talk?
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to get hunted more.
Should this be good?
Any spot that you're comfortable with
All
will
right.
be more than sufficient.
Alright, so to sum it up, where are those notes? I'm sorry, I just need to bring on some notes. I've been keeping tabs of ever since that nature temple mission.
Very fair.
Hold on. Okay, I should really basically, yeah, I definitely need to keep, like,
Hello, Sonic.
what's the word,
Heyo.
Oh, hello, Sonic. Let's see,
I'm just exploring
Hopefully you're
around.
doing alright.
Huge. I'm doing alright, I would like to think.
Very well.
here it is.
Keep up the good
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, stay safe. I'm gonna keep running around.
Hello.
Hi. Have you seen purple?
I've not.
Oh god. Oh.
If you see them, I will tell them that you're looking for them.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, I got the notes now.
ahead, young lady.
Okay, so, let's see, maybe at least 1 or 2 weeks ago, I believe, after around Sunday, I visited back at the Nature Temple. Apparently, it seems that as we freed the Nature Guardian, the forest has returned to normal, and apparently seen some more Pokemon around there. Since the corrupted part of the forest is gone. Or gets reverted back to its not corrupted state.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and apparently I decided if it's a nature guardian. Apparently it seems that the good wizard was also there chatting with the nature guardian. If you want to know, the good wizard is this wizard that has been aiding me in this quest of mine. And he was also part of helping with the creation of the elemental bracelet. Yeah, so apparently, after a while, it seemed the Ninja Garden started to remember things. Apparently, they remembered that their name was Mori.
Mori, the nature guardian.
Mori, the Nature Guardian, yes. And,
Careful.
and so, yeah, it seems that the Nature Guardian, or Mori, is remembering things clearly. And I figured, at least test that, the Mori, if they can still remember their, plant sensing abilities until whatever features it. And I showed Mori the, blue sucker petal, grow back in my world. And they were pretty shocked when he saw it. They said I thought it went extinct, or got wiped out. Apparently, its true name is the Azure Sakura. Azure Sakura.
Oh.
And apparently, it turns out that the Azure Sakura actually originates from this realm. Yeah, apparently, let's see. The Azure Sakura tree, let's see, basically, oh, hey.
What's up?
Hello. Hope you're well.
So, when the Azure Sakura petals come in contact with special blue fire, it can produce some sort of mist or smoke effect that actually weakens, dark monsters, or monsters of the darkness.
I would assume you mean like it weakens the hold of corruption.
I think so, yeah. But apparently, also too, uh, the Azure Sakura tree, apparently, it also has some sort of effect that apparently it can actually grow artificial ley lines.
I don't know how to feel about that, Nate, considering that's very scary.
Yeah, apparently, using my bracelet's guess magic sensing ability, apparently there are artificial magic ley lines all over Floria City and the forest where the Azure Sakura tree resides.
Okay.
Well, as Nick said, that tree actually somehow brought magic to my world, and also told Darude and Nix about what I found so far.
Understand.
So apparently, when shown the Azure Sakura petal, Mori mentioned someone by the name Shizen, which apparently was the previous Nature Guardian.
Okay, so what's the deal with Shizen?
Apparently, Shizen is Mori's creator.
Oh.
Yeah, and so basically, I'm not sure if I told you about this. The Good Wizard gave me a little old book, some sort of fairy tale. Apparently, that fairy tale it's actually based off true events of a great war that happened over 200 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, when the seven elemental guardians battled against a dark entity, and since their powers were equal and against a stalemate, the guardians' solution was to see away the dark being.
Understandable.
The great entity's name was Darkus. Yeah, apparently, it seemed that these also groups of people fought against these dark beings or dark forces, whatever. Apparently, one of them was called the Azure Clan, which is a bunch of group of kitsunes who raised these Azure Sakura trees, and most commonly, they're I guess, what's the word? Attuned with blue fire, and blue fire and blue, I guess, Azure Sakura creates a mist that weakens dark monsters, which is pretty helpful. And also, all the members of the clan have blue eyes. And so...
Well, I can't imagine what that is, but sure.
Yeah, okay. So then, a few years later, after that great battle, Shizen created Mori. And then another years later, which is around 100 years ago, apparently a group of people called the Followers of Darkness apparently raided the Azure the Azure clan and basically wiped out the entire clan and burned down all the Azure Sakura trees. Apparently, Shizen had heard word about this, and so I went to stop them, and they told Mori to stay behind in the nature temple. But they passed. Shizen then returned. Mori went to the Azure clan location to investigate, and apparently it seemed that the entire Azure clan perished, and all the Azure Sakura trees were burned down. Apparently, it seemed that Shizen didn't survive that fight. Yeah, it seemed that the Guardians may have longevity, but they're mortal. Yeah, but the only thing left behind was their staff. But apparently, when Mori approached the staff, something came out of it. It was some sort of a trinket called the Elemental Medallion. Apparently, it was a nature one, and it flew inside Mori. So, an Elemental Medallion is an artifact that represents a guardian status, of being an Elemental Guardian. And apparently, this nature medallion chose Mori as the new Elemental Guardian. Yeah. And so, when Mori thought that when I mentioned there's a Azure Sakura tree growing my world, he believed that maybe one member of the clan survived and somehow entered my world, along with a Azure Sakura tree sapling. So that tree in my world, it's the last of its kind.
Well, not necessarily. that tree, if it is like other plant life, should hopefully bear fruit or some kind of seed. And if you can cultivate the seeds from that tree, you might be able to grow more.
Well, I remember once, an old, I guess, folklore around my world, Florida City, where somewhere around there is a white fox with blue eyes, and said that those who ever laid eyes on the kitsune will be granted with good luck. And I thought to myself, I think that this white fox might be the last Azure clan member who disguised themselves as a white fox. And so I spent a few days trying to search for this kitsune, but to no avail. I tried using my bracelet. It seemed that this one's hiding pretty well. But then I think it was the day before the pack venture to the volcanic islands. I was still searching it for one last time before I decided to try to head to, I guess, Olanisaka, but then my bracelet picked up something. Apparently it sensed ice and darkness. Apparently, I almost got pierced by an ice shard. Apparently, it seemed that it was one of the Dark Sorcerer's minions. Apparently, a strong one. It was a herald called the Frostfall. Apparently, they accidentally stumbled upon my world. And apparently, I guess ever since we freed a Ninja Guardian, and since now I'm saving 4 Guardians and preventing 1 from being captured, apparently now the Dark Sorcerer really sees me as a threat, and now has sent a herald to just take me out of the picture. Yeah.
You need to be careful.
Yeah. And so...
This is serious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky to manage to get out of the fight alive. And so, well, I guess using my nature crystal, I clashed in with this ice herald, and seemed that, yeah, they were pretty strong, but I may have the agility to at least dodge the attacks. Apparently, one of the attacks launched me out, and apparently landed in the bush, thankfully. But then, I guess when I peeked out the bush, I saw something horrifying. Apparently, I saw my mom stumbled upon the battlefield trying to get some sakura petals as a commission for her work. And apparently, the herald spotted her and decided to pull a move, no witnesses. And so, to save my mom, I used my powers in front of her.
Is she okay?
Yes, she's alright. I managed to save her in time. And so, yeah, my mom was really surprised I was using like a sword and shield and magic. I told her, yeah, lots plenty to do, but let me take care of this Ice Herald guy. And so I tried to lock him back with the Ice Herald. More, I guess, fighting, and apparently the Ice Herald got lucky and cast a spell that froze my feet into place. Yeah, it seemed that the Frost Herald was really coming towards me to try to finish me off, and my mom stood in front of me, trying to at least block the Herald. And the Herald chuckled as they said, when you're gone, I will take down this tree, and nothing will start Darkness's revival. And then the Ice Herald will launch an attack on us. But out of the blue, a wobble flyer appeared in front of us, blocking the attack. And to the side, apparently, a kitsune appeared. Apparently, white hair, white fox ears and white tail, blue eyes, wearing a white and blue kimono, and they were really pissed at the Ice Herald. They said, like, you dare harm the tree and you dare harm these people, you shall face the kitsune's wrath. And naturally, the blue wall of fire melted the ice around my feet, and I joined the kitsune in facing this Ice Herald. And so with some teamwork, I used my nature magic to hold the herald in place with some roots. And the kitsune launched some sort of attack, basically launch a fire that looks like a fox at the herald, and well, that finished up the herald. Was now there's nothing more but piles of ash.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I did thank the kitsune for the help, and my mom rushed over to me to check up was okay. Then, yeah, I know something's off. My mom wasn't really questioning the presence of the Kitsune, and I guess, questioned her about it. Apparently, my mom didn't tell me that her, my dad, my grandparents, my uncle and aunt, apparently they were hiding something from me. And they were going to tell me when I turned 15, but it seems that I might find out some things. And so apparently, the Kitsune did shapeshifted into like their human disguise. And apparently, in their human form, apparently it was my grandma.
Okay, hold on. Wait. So you're telling me that a bunch of Kitsune tried to flee the situation that was happening over here. Only one of them survived, made it to your dimension. Your dimension, this tree that also made it over with them was then cultivated by them, and your family was then somehow, through the years, taking care of these super magical tree that has the capability of removing and revoking corruption within individuals.
Seems so. Yeah, apparently my grandma told me that that they are the sole survivor of the Azure clan. And while fleeing the Falls of Darkness, apparently she stumbled upon a portal, and she went through it, and somehow that portal led her to my world. And thus she planted a sakura tree, and she's been living there for around 100 years. And later too, I guess a couple years back, she saw my grandpa and took an interest in him. Well, she took a human disguise and they met, fell in love, and they got married and have an aunt. Well, if you're wondering, but if my grandma's a Kitsune, would that make me, like, at least round Kitsune? But, well, no. Well, it's because, my mom's adopted.
Okay.
So, yeah, it turns out my mom, dad, my uncle, grandpa, and aunt, they were actually aware that the metaverse exists because of my grandma.
What is your grandmother's name?
Probably won't. I guess I'll tell you another time.
Fair enough.
Well, more importantly, yeah, I was pretty surprised that they were hiding this from me. And so, too, on the question of my abilities, and so I told the truth about what really happened that, I guess, field trip, about the metaverse, and my adventure so far doing this Dark Sorcerer. Well, however, for some of you guys I know, I kept you guys anonymous. I didn't mention your names.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. My grandmother was concerned about this Dark Sorcerer, about, going around corrupting guardians and stealing their elemental medallions. Well, it seems that the Dark Sorcerer currently has the fire, lightning, wind, and nature medallions, but except water one, because the water guardian didn't get controlled. It seems that this Dark Sorcerer's plan is revolved around the elemental medallions. And so, these elemental medallions actually also have power, energies related to the Guardians. And so, it seems like my grandma possibly came up with a hypothesis of what this sorcerer's ultimate goal is. Apparently, the Dark Sorcerer is trying to use the power of the elemental medallions to break the seal on darkness that the Guardians sealed away.
It seems pretty par for the course.
Yeah. And my grandma says we can't let that happen.
Okay, so what are you gonna do about it?
Well, free the other two Guardians. And we'll see from there probably try also would help the Guardians maybe try to stop this Dark Sorcerer from freeing this Darkus.
Do you even know where it is that Darkus is sealed?
No, not that I know of.
Do
But
you know where the Dark Sorcerer's base of operations is?
no. But however,
Do you go on?
well, I spoke also too with this good wizard. Apparently, there may be a way to figure out where this Dark Sorcerer is, and where the Darkus is currently being sealed at. Apparently, once we have the power of all 7 Guardians, they can use the powers to locate where the Dark Sorcerer's base is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, seems solid enough.
Right. So once we...
You weren't scared at all? You weren't nervous? You weren't, like, you know, having doubts or inhibitions in any way, shape, or form?
You know, I am a bit nervous of what could happen if this Darkest bit gets released. But I know that, I guess,
You
to
know,
get
I'm a
her...
bit more nervous about what happens if a 13-year-old boy ends up getting slaughtered to death by an all-powerful wizard because he keeps pushing.
Yeah, but so far, I'm thankfully alive. Well, thanks to you guys, at least working together.
You have to promise me that when all of this is done, you will put that bracelet up and you will try your best to live a normal life. Seriously.
Alright.
None of this is, well, truth be told, yours to bear alone, but at the same time, the world does not stop moving. While you're out there trying to do your best to go ahead and procure a safer environment for your family and everyone else.
Bamboo dog!
Okay. Well, there's that. There's that. While you're trying to secure a safer environment and quality of life for everyone that you love, that's family members to you and yours, you still need to make sure that you don't just stop and stay in one place and that you're still progressing yourself just the same. What that means is you're properly taking care of yourself. You're setting yourself up for what comes after. If you're not doing that, when this is all over and said and done with, you won't know where to go. You won't have a place to turn. You won't know which path to walk down. You'll be wandering. And I would hate to see for a young man like yourself, who has so much potential and so much tenacity and so much energy and forethought, to waste that because you've put so much time, effort, and devotion into one simple task, only to complete that task, have nowhere else for that energy to go.
I see.
So, make sure you hear what I say and you do it. When this is done, have something in mind that you want to do that you can focus on after all of this is over, and put that bracelet away. Put all of this away.
Okay, I'll give it some thought.
Thank you. Now then, is there anything else you would like to update me on?
Well, if you're wondering well, since I told my parents about the whole place that I've been visiting to, whole the guardian thing situation, well, it seemed that they allow me to continue just going to the metaverse, exploring this world, but as I made a promise that whenever I walk out the door to go to the metaverse, must promise that I always come back through that door, back home.
Very well. Then I will make sure that you keep your promise. But that just means you're going to have to double down on your studies.
Yes, more studying for school.
Come on.
Bam, dog. See, that's an elder dragon.
I'm not questioning it. Truth be told, they had a massive piece of bamboo in their hand earlier, and they were just kind of jumping on it. So, I think they're pretty okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know what they're doing over there. I'm gonna figure it out. Be safe. Keep me in contact.
Alright. Whoa. Oh boy. Hey, spars are closed.
Weaponry. This one was approved, though it would not be overseen.
Oh boy.
How long are you willing to go, Brutus? Very well. That may be for the best.
Can someone put up shield? Or is Brutus just going to fight like this?
That didn't work.
Well, if no one's going to do it, I shall not waste any more time. Let the spar begin.
You're definitely skating. You got your heelys on. You got your heelys on.
Attention all patrons and members who will be closing in 5 minutes. If you've been chosen for an expedition tonight, please ready yourselves now. Thank you.
Well, if that's the case,
Oh, wow. Okay, they were really charging up. Yeah. I wish I say watch, but I think the plate's gonna close soon, so I'm gonna get on going.
Yes, they can yes, they can create fog walls anywhere to enter any port. I think within this.
Alright. Let's get going.